The second type of interest that you can earn is compound interest. So it is paid on both the principal as well as the interest that you have already paid. So, for example, you deposit $1,000 in a savings account compounded annually at a rate of 5%. How much money will be in the account at the end of 4 years? So, we're still going to use our idea of simple interest. We're going to go ahead and we are going to calculate. So, we're going to have the $1,000 that we deposited as our principal, our 5%, and it's compounded annually. So that's once per year. So then we're going to go ahead and we are going to multiply that. We're going to end up with that we get $50 after our first year in interest. So at the end of year 1, we have our initial $1,000 investment plus we have the $50 that we earned in interest. So we have $1,050. Then to go ahead, we are going to go on to the next year and we're going to see how much interest we've earned there. So I'm going to take the value that I just got of $1,050 and then I'm going to calculate the interest based off of that for another year. Even though it's the second year, I'm still using 1 as my year because it's compounded annually. So we're just taking that interest for that given year. Okay, so we got $52.50 in interest. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take the amount we had at the end of year 1. We're going to go ahead and we are going to add that interest in. And so at the end of year 2, we would have $1,102.50. Then we're going to go ahead, we're going to do the exact same thing again. So we're still using our simple interest formula, but we're doing it multiple times based off of our balance at the end of each year. So at year 3, we're going to earn $55.13. And so at the end of year 3, we would have our amount at the end of year 2 plus the interest we earned. And so in total, we would have $1,157.63. And then we were going to do it one more time because we wanted to know how much money we would have at the end of year 4. Again, it's really important that you show your work for these. I know it's kind of a pain, but it's really easy to make a tiny mistake somewhere along the way. So if I made a mistake in year 2, then I'm kind of throwing off my problem for the rest of the time, but I'd be able to see it a little bit better and see what it is that you did. And so then at the end of year 4, we have that $1,157.63 from year 3, plus the $57.88 that we earned in interest. And so we would end up with $1,215.51 at the end of year 4. So by depositing $100, 4 years later, we earned about $215.51 in interest. There is an interest formula. Unfortunately, we're not going to be using that formula because you need to actually use an interest chart in order to do this. So this is saying here that N is the total number of interest periods, and this I stands for the interest rate per period. But again, we're not going to be using that formula, so you don't really have to worry about that. But you do need to know how to do the top portion of this.